Hey guys, it's Scott here from AnimeBlurayUK, and today I'll be unboxing the UK limited edition Blu-ray release of Bofuri, I Don't Want to Get Hurt, so I'll just max out my defense, Season 1. So this originally released back in 2021 under the manga/Funimation label, but for whatever reason the limited edition was insanely difficult to get hold of. I think I only ever saw one being sold at eBay on the time when the product was released. But for whatever reason, a few limited edition releases have started to appear in the wild, and I managed to get one, so I thought I'd take a quick look and do an unboxing for you. So to start off with, as you saw there, it's the series in a rigid art box that then has a bigger box containing the goodies, and on the back of the box you'll find a info sheet that outlines what's included inside, which in this case is an art book, the series on Blu-ray, a playmat, some art cards, and a sticker of Maple's giant shield. But yeah, it's a very interesting release. The playmat is, or mouse mat as I call it, is the thing that what I really wanted to see out of this particular limited edition set, as you know, something quite useful and interesting, and obviously you can use it in your everyday life, and it looked pretty cool on the back of the box. So to start off with, we'll get this cellophane out of the way, and as you can see, the box that holds the goodies, which I believe is going to be the art card, sticker and playmat, is in its own little box that sticks to the back of the art box holding the actual series and art box. It's a bit odd because it is actually physically stuck to the back of the box and a bit more stronger glue than what you'd usually expect. So once we've got the cellophane off, we've got the front of the box, which as you can see has sort of a shiny reflectiveness to it, and the BBFC logo is a sticker that's placed on top, so you can easily peel that off if you want to. The bottom of the box just has the Funimation.com Bofuri website address. The spine has chibi characters and the logo in just plain text form, and then on the other side we actually have the sealed Blu-ray and the art book itself that's in the rigid art box. Now I'm not going to open the actual Blu-ray set itself, partly because there's a digital code inside and partly because I want to keep it sealed for the time being, as this particular video is just going to explore the actual limited edition content. So the Blu-ray itself is exactly the same as the standard edition Blu-ray that was back released in 2021. It's a standard Amaray case with a carded sleeve that slides over the top, and then you have two Blu-ray discs on the inside, disc 1 having Maple and disc 2 having Sally artwork on the front, all of which is in purple. Pretty simplistic, straightforward, and away you go. Okay, first up we have the actual Season 1 art book. So it's a nice little art book that's got sort of a glossy feel to it and has 64 pages, actually more than 64 pages of content. So we've got character art, world materials, background art, and even a little light novel. So there's actually quite a lot of content in this particular book itself. So I'm just going to flick through and give you a quick tour of what you can expect, because obviously this limited edition release is once again going to be quite hard to find and pretty much out of print. So as I mentioned, it's got character artwork at the front, and then we've got actual more information about the weapons and different outfits that they wear throughout the series. If you've not seen the series, it's really cool and worth checking out, but obviously this video is going to have quite a lot of spoilers. So we've got moving on to the monsters now, then the background artwork that you'll see throughout the series, some room designs, and all sorts of lovely stuff after that, such as artwork used in the series, such as key visual and draft concept artwork and such. So yeah, there's really quite a lot of content in here, considering that it's quite a small book and quite packly neat. And then once we get to the end, we have the actual light novel story, which is a couple of pages long and adds a bit of more content to the overall series itself. Sadly, my particular book looks to have some minor damage to the corners, but other than that, it's a pretty nice piece of collector's content. Next, we'll take a look at the rest of the physical goodies that you get inside this limited edition, which should include the playing mat or mouse mat, a sticker of Maple's shield, and some art cards. Now, as you can see, it's all quite tightly packed inside this flimsy little cardboard box. And I'm actually quite surprised as well that the playing mat or the mouse mat is folded up quite tightly and tightly packed in this plastic wrapping, as opposed to sort of rolled up like a poster, as it means that once we get it unwrapped, you'll have lots of creases and it'll be quite a pain to sort out. But anyway, here is the sticker of Maple's shield, which you could put anywhere you would like. And then we have the art cards, which there should be one or two art cards for each different character that features heavily within Season 1, such as Maple, Sally, and the rest of the characters, which I've completely forgotten their names of. I really should watch this series again, as it was a pretty good show and lots of fun. And obviously Season 2 is now streaming on Crunchyroll, so got to continue that journey and adventure. So here we go. We have the first art card, the second art card, so we've got two forms of Maple. We have Sally. One looks to be like the light novel version, whereas the next one seems to be the anime version, as there's two distinctive styles of artwork. So we've got pretty much 6 art cards, 2 of each of the main characters featured within the series itself. So pretty interesting, pretty cool, and obviously there's 2 different distinct styles. Next up we then have the actual playing field map, or mouse map, which, as I mentioned earlier, it is wrapped up quite tightly and folded up. It seems to be like folded up in a hurry, so once we get it unfolded, you'll notice lots of creases in there, which means it's going to be quite annoying to get it straightened out and flattened out to actually use as a mouse map. But it does look really cool and really nice, and in my mind, well worth picking up this limited edition set if you're able to still get a copy. So that's what you can expect from the UK limited edition Blu-ray release of Bofuri, I Don't Want to Get Hurt, So I'll Max Out My Defense Season 1, which is available in the UK if you can find it. But nonetheless, the first season is available on Blu-ray in the UK in standard edition form as well.